Welcome back, Amador County. Joined this morning with Andrew Tanis. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning, Andrew. So nice to have you with us.
Thank you.
Beautiful array of wine that you have here.
Yes, we have. We just have a couple different bottles that we have here. Our regular label of red wine. We have dessert wines. This is a different looking label, which is our blend. We have fun with that one all the time too. So, but we have white wines. We're getting ready to bottle next week. So
Oh, good.
We're getting ready to do that as well.
So now you're open Saturdays and Sundays only.
Actually, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
Oh, good.
From 10 to 5:30, and we are located off of Willow Creek Road. We're actually in Ione. A lot of people don't realize
I'll be
that.
darned.
In Ione. If you go up 124 heading towards Plymouth, Willow Creek Road is the side road that connects you into Jackson Highway, and we're right off of that. There's actually 5 of us that are out in that area.
Wow.
And we call ourselves Amador's West End, and but a lot of people don't realize that there's more than that.
Now, Andrew, how long have you been out there?
Open to the public. I've been there for 5 years.
Oh, okay.
To the public, 5 years.
That's great.
Andrew, we were talking earlier, and there's something about a smaller production winery where there's a little more care and time put into the winemaking itself?
That is correct. Because we're small, and I want to stay that way, there's a lot of hands-on applications. I can tell you what's happening in each barrel. If it doesn't quite cut the grade at that very moment, I can leave that alone, let it age out a little bit longer. Winemaking is a science, but it also comes from the heart. And that's where I think when someone can make a good wine, it comes from the heart.
Right.
If it doesn't, it's vinegar.
Yeah.
Right? I want you to tell everybody about this beautiful label that you have, and it says it goes from poison oak, and it goes through the wedding ring because you lost your wedding ring.
Yes.
And then it lands up being the vineyard.
Yes.
And and your wedding ring has feta, esperanza, and amore, which is faith, hope, and love.
That's correct.
In Italian.
And the reason why we have that on there is because we primarily do Italian varietals. And so that's why we put it in Italian.
So when you buy this bottle and you see feta on it, it's not cheese, it's wine. It means faith in Italian. Beautiful, beautiful label. Beautiful label.
Andrew, how many cases do you produce a year?
Right now we're about 1,000 cases a year.
Okay.
Very small, and enjoy every bit of it. If you come to the tasting room, you'll find me there.
Right.
You'll find me doing everything there.
And, that's the other part about the smaller operation.
Yeah,
you get
exactly.
you get to sweep and you get to do everything else.
Exactly.
So you're open to from 10 to 5:30, Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Yes.
Wonderful.
And if you decide to want to knock on the door, if we're there, want to taste some wine, just come on by. We're there. So I won't say no to anybody.
Right. Always ready to open a bottle, huh?
Yeah, exactly.
Now, where else can they find your wine?
Only at the tasting room.
Only at the tasting room.
We sell everything through the tasting room. That's it.
Great.
Yes.
Good.
So if
Make
you
them
find
come to you.
Exactly. So if you find our wine anywhere, either that person has been to us or it was given to somebody and has opened it up to share.
How wonderful. Yes. How exciting for you. I think that's great. So 5 years, huh?
Yes, 5 years. Been making wine for about 16 and was convinced to go professional. And
good for you.
Started 5 years ago, and here we are today.
Congratulations.
Which are the Italian varietals that you grow?
We have Sangiovese, we have Barbera, we have Grenache, Mourvedre, we also have a few other different varietals that we grow too, some Spanish as well, and but that's what we have.
And you're going into the whites.
We're going into whites, yes.
So
we have a Sauvignon Blanc and a Chenin Blanc that will be available in about a month on the tasting bar.
Good, that'll be great. I like a nice Prosecco sometime.
Well,
you have it?
I do not.
All right. Well,
but I'll have to look into that now.
Look into that.
I thought you said you were into the backyard grappa, was what you told me.
Oh, no, my grandfather made it. Both my grandfathers came from Italy, and my mother was telling me when she was much older that she remembers she had to stamp the grapes for my grandfather. And then my father's father, my grandfather, he'd make grappa out of everything left over. That stuff can make you go blind.
Well, that's distilled, that's why.
Ooh, yippee. You'll be playing the fiddle and you won't know what ends up, I'll tell you. That stuff is strong. It's almost like, what is it in Greek? Or what do they have that in Greek? The ouzo? Ouzo.
Yep.
Ouzo in Greek. They have something like that, but it removes paint. if you want to remove paint from your house, put grappa on it. Let it sit 5 minutes.
It depends on how you distill it, and yes,
Yeah.
it can. I've
Oh,
seen it.
my
I've seen it
gosh.
stuff drop on a linoleum floor and took the color off the floor.
Oh.
We're speaking with Andrew Tanis, Tanis Vineyards, Willow Creek Road, whether you're on 104 from Ione or Jackson Highway.
It connects.
Willow
That's-
Creek is the connector.
That is correct.
There's 5 wineries in your West End region.
That's correct.
And make an afternoon of it. Go out and,
Please do.
and
Please
visit
do.
those West End wineries.
Yes.
Yeah, it'll be a lot of fun.
And like I always tell people, I grew up in the Central Valley. A bottle a day is all I ask. Per person, too.
There you go. Well, they tell
That's
you.
just when it starts to get good.
More doctors tell you should drink a glass of wine a day or 2. It's very, very good for you.
Yes. And now you have to remember, too, glasses can be very large.
Yes.
I have a glass that holds 1 bottle.
Right.
Do you?
So, yeah.
There you go.
That's the glass I want.
There you go.
Hey, we got to run to an ad break. We'll be right back after these messages.
You're watching Amador County's local television network, TSPN.